Hi, welcome back to my channel, Mommy Trainee. Today I have a Young Living haul for you guys. This is what I bought on the Black Friday sale when it's 20% off. Let's see what we have today. Okay, so everything that I have, I try to mostly pull it out of the tube. But they actually sent the freebies are actually packaged a little differently, and then also freebie right here. So I'm gonna go through this big bag of oil first, and hopefully I'm not gonna break anything. I'm actually kind of not at my usual filming area, so the lighting might be a little different. Maybe it's better, I don't know. So let's see what we have here. I'm just gonna pull stuff out like pretty much randomly. I try to group them, the multiples together, and then so we don't have to waste too much time on certain things. Okay, the first thing that I got is a 15 milliliter of Cobaiba, and I got 2 of them. Cobaiba is one of those oils that a lot of people, especially if you're starting to use oil, it comes in your premium starter kit, but you might not exactly know what to do with it or how to use it, like what to use it for. There are a couple of things that I use it for, and that's why I try to stock up some big bottles of Cobaiba. The first thing is obviously I like to use it topically. Between this and mix it with maybe some Panaway. Sometimes when I have any like joint discomfort, you know, not really feeling all that the same, like not really all that smooth when you're moving your fingers, I would use a little bit of this, like maybe a couple of drops of this and a couple of drops of Panaway, and then add some carrier oil, whatever carrier oil that you like. Mix it together and rub my joints, all 10 fingers, rub it on, and it would make me feel a little bit better. And another thing that other people are saying that is really, really good is that because this is kind of like a magnifier oil, so it kind of helps whatever other oil that you are using to magnify their effect. So make the other oil better, work for you a little bit more, you know, better. And actually, if you want, do some Google research on this, and you will not believe what you find. Okay, and then again, trying to group certain things a certain way so that we don't, it's just a lot of oil in a bag to pull out when there's so many multiples. And then the next thing that I have, oops, let's just do this. The next thing that I have is 2 of these 15 milliliter bottles of lemon. I mean, lemon, it's really not something that you could have too many. I really actually wanted to stock up on more lemon and maybe even orange and stuff like that during the 20% off, but I have just so many other things that I wanted to buy, so I, well, didn't. And lemon is not something that's really expensive, so like in the future, if I have to stock up on it at full price, I could still do that. But there are some oils, like, you know, the other oils that I got, they are a little bit more expensive, so 20% would really, you would really feel the savings. The next oil that I have is a 15 milliliter of geranium. I don't know why it's not, oh, there you go. So geranium, I've been it's a very feminine oil, so for a little while now, I've been using, you know, dilute this with carrier oil and rubbing it on my tummy. And it's also very good for your skin. For some reason, I do have like dry skin around my tummy area, and sometimes it gets a little itchy. So, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of carrier oil to kind of moisture the skin around there a little bit. So I got a big 15 milliliter of that. And let's see what the other one is. Probably not the same one. Okay. So the next oil that I have is a 15 milliliter of Immune Power, and I got 2 of these. I believe there's probably wintergreen in here, and that's why the cap is one of those child-proof cap. I've been using a lot of Immune Power in the last, I don't know, at least half a year. I've been rotating this between this and these, especially now that we're in cooler seasons of the year. I wanted to make sure that our immune system or immune power is up. So this is actually yet another oil that is very good for building up your immune system, just like these. And sometimes I feel like if you use the same thing too many times, your body might get used to it. So that's why I'm trying to kind of alternate this with these to kind of make sure that we always kind of have something new in our system, and our body would respond to it well. Okay, and then the next guy right here, I have a 50 milliliter of Melrose. I got this bottle because I know one of the wellness blend that I make every single year, I use very, very often. I actually use it on my son every single day, twice a day. It requires Melrose. It's one of the ingredients in there. So when I see it on sale, I grab a big bottle of that. And then the next one, I should probably just pull everything out of the, why do I have two of these? I don't actually remember everything that I have purchased, but I'm just kind of like, it's kind of like a haul video that I'm doing for me too. So the next one that I have is a 15 milliliter of rosemary. Rosemary, it smells really, really good. I mean, not in the most concentrated form. Like if you just smell it right there, if you like just put like a drop of it on you, it's gonna be a lot, because it does have a pretty strong smell. But then, when you dilute it with, other stuff and use it topically, it smells so good. It smells like an Italian pasta or something. But the reason why I normally get rosemary is I have a mermaid hair spray DIY blend that I at least try to use on my hair, and I completely ran out of that blend already, that DIY spray that I have. So I need a little bit more rosemary to make more of that blend. And that mermaid hair, I feel like it's actually quite good. It's supposed to help you with, like, if you have like thinning hair, it helps you with that. And if you have if your hair is like really weak, like sometimes if you do like too much, I don't know, treatment on your hair, like color treatment, or if you bleach your hair in the past, it gets very, very weak, and it would try to help restore your hair from the root, out. So it's that mermaid blend is actually really, really good. Okay, the next oil that I have gotten, I got two of these. Again, I don't remember why I got two of these. It's oregano, 15 milliliter. Oregano is yet another oil that is, yet another oil that I need in that wellness blend that I do so often. And oregano is supposed to be a real powerhouse when it comes to making sure that, during this kind of season, your immune system is up and to be able to fight off all the yuck. That's why it's so important, and I got two of these. I guess that's probably why. All right. We still have just a few more to go, and the next one is, looks like it's a freebie. So I'm gonna try to, yes, oh my God, I love this oil. This is a 5 milliliter of Peace and Calming. I got two of them. I do have to say, for a while when they initially came back, I stock up on quite a bit, and I still have them, so that's why I only got two. These are like, they're not like extremely expensive oil, but it does cost a pretty penny. So 20% off during Black Friday sale, it's quite a good deal. So even though I still have a little bit of backup of Peace and Calming, I'm still gonna get more because I know that I'm not gonna stop using them. And then I have two of these, a 5 milliliter of vetiver, two of these. And this is something that I've been liking to mix all the different type of oils together in a diffuser every single night. I try to do something that's a little different. And this is one of those that I use quite often, because now in this type of weather, in this time of the year, usually there's I try to think about, you know, the diffuser blend or the oil that I put into my diffuser at night as components. So one component is obviously to make sure that you stay healthy, like something like an immune power, thieves, and like purification. And then another component is something that I want to help my son sleep, especially my son, or sometimes me, to relax and be able to fall asleep and have some restful night of sleep. And this is usually what I put for the restful portion or the components of it. You know, sometimes it could be lavender or cedarwood or something else, but this is actually quite on the top of the list and I use it quite often, mainly because I feel like the scent will really grow on you. Like initially when I smelled it, I'm like, I'm not too sure about the scent and you want me to diffuse it? Like, what are you, crazy? But then after you use it, especially when you put it a little bit on your skin and, you know, just kind of sniff it once in a while, it actually smells really, really nice. Woodsy, deep, not like, if you, like when I was starting to, you know, my essential oil journey, when I initially started using oil, I always like something that smells nice, like something that's floral or something that's like citrusy. But now I think I have broadened my horizon quite a bit after using oil for, I don't know, 2-3 years now. And these type of scent really kind of grow on you after a while. After you use it for, like, this one doesn't take long, like maybe like 2-3 tries, and I started to really, really like it. Okay, the next oil that I have is a KitSense Tummy Jize. And this is quite easy that I could just take this cap off, take the office off, and then put a rollerball on it, and then just use this and just roll it on directly. And I don't really have to dilute it because it's pre-diluted for use on kids already. So not something that I have to worry about. Like, I could just roll it on and not touch it. Okay, so this is a freebie. So going to the next bag, because I'm not sure, because this actually has freebies in it. I hope it is not some like other ones that I need to do. Maybe it is. I am mixing a lot of different bags of stuff. I don't know what this is then. Okay, let's just give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Took everything out of the tubes. So let's go over what we have here. The first bottle of freebies that I got is a 5 milliliter of myrrh. Myrrh is a very thick oil. I've been using myrrh in the last maybe a month or so, like heavy duty using, like 2-3 times a day. Myrrh. I have 50 milliliter that I've only used up like maybe a third. And it's a very thick oil. Once you open this, maybe like use your finger or something, or maybe use a Q-tip if you're like a germaphobe like I am. Get some carrier oil on the Q-tip. When you open this cap up, inside of the oil, inside of the cap, just kind of roll some carrier oil on it, and it prevents it from sticking because it's so thick that once you open it, it starts to, I think, oxidate. Once it oxidates, it could turn some of the oils very like sticky, and then it turns into something that got stuck, and then it gets to a point where it's crystallizing. So doing so with your carrier oil, just kind of run it through a little bit. And if you have any crystallization buildup on your orifice, do the same thing. Use a Q-tip to, you know, just kind of wipe it with some carrier oil, and it would come right off. And this oil is very, very good for your skin. So that's what I've been trying to use. And then the next free oil is a 50 milliliter of Christmas Spirit. And again, usually when you buy Christmas Spirit, it's 5 milliliters. So this is basically 3 Christmas Spirit given to you for free. And then the next free oil that I have, and this is something that I really, really love, is the Sacred Frankincense, 5 milliliter of it. And every single year in November, December, they always have either Sacred Frankincense or frankincense for free, or both. And so this year, November, they give you I think this is at the 300 PV level, and I got this 5 milliliter of Sacred Frankincense for free. December, if you are interested in getting the free 15 milliliter of the frankincense, sorry, that's my computer, work computer, which is right next to me. So if you wanted the 15 milliliter of frankincense for free, that would be for December. December, I think it was 400 PV, you will get a free frankincense. And then the next one, they're shipping this in like this plastic bag, which I probably should take out, but I don't know. Sometimes plastic bags could be a challenge to rip open and it's so loud. Ugh. All right, so let me see that. This is a 5 milliliter of Higher Unity. This is something that you get for free in November if you purchase 400 PV, which I clearly did with all those oils. And this is actually one of the oils, like it's a blend, and it's one of the oils that has rose in it. So let's just say, you know, rose is actually quite expensive, and rose is also one of the oil that was 20% off too, but I do have one bottle of it already. So I obviously don't want to be stocking up on rose. It lasts forever because I never actually use it that much. A drop here, a drop there, and most of the time when I wanted to, you know, smell rose, I just basically open the bottle and sniff it. Doesn't cost me anything. So this also has, the High Unity also has rose in it. So that's that. And then the last freebie that I have is the Young Living glass Christmas diffuser ornament. I've opened this in, was it my Cyber Monday video or something like that? So, okay, here is, let me just loop my finger over it just in case. So this is the Young Living diffuser. You see how big it is compared to my hand? It's almost the height of my hand. Actually, if you count this, it is definitely the height of my hand. And last year, when in November, they also have a Christmas ornament, glass ornament like this as a freebie. It was much smaller, like it was probably like the size of my palm. So this is like so much bigger. So you put some essential oil, whatever essential oil that you like, into the middle chamber, and then it comes with these, I hope it did. Okay, yes, it is. Comes with these little reed sticks, and you just put it in, touching the oil, and then it would just make your room smell nice. A lot of people are, oh, and then another feature is that it's actually flat at the bottom. So if you don't have a tree, because for a while, up until I think 2-3 years ago, I never had a tree. So although I do like to collect Christmas ornament, even though I don't have a tree. So I have in the past, I have a lot of Christmas ornament that I have not even used once. Well, now I have a tree. So you could, if you don't have a tree, if you don't want to put it on a tree, because sometimes trees do fall, especially when you have kids, you could actually just put it on some kind of flat surface and it will just sit right there. It's not like a really, like a complete round ball, so it would stay. So whatever oil, put it in, put the stick in, done. It's so easy and it's so pretty. Okay, so that's all the oil that I have for the 2018 Black Friday sale, 20% off. I remember they have diffusers on sale, but I'm like, oh, if I get $400 of oil, I probably should hold back on the diffusers. So that's that. I still have other videos that I wanted to do a haul. Like December is also coming up, and I ordered my December very small order very early, so I could do the unboxing for that, or I can't even call it a haul. And I have another video in my mind to talk about some of the essential rewards freebies that I got, and this is with the points, and I got many items. Not different items, like the same items, but many times. And if you know there are certain things on your Living site that is out of stock all of a sudden, and then it might be me buying all of them up. But I think they're back in stock, so please don't come and kill me. So until the next video, you guys take care, and I hope if I don't see you guys sooner, I hope you guys will be having a wonderful holiday season. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. But most likely I will have a video for you next week anyway. So I will see you then. Take care. Bye bye.